Hey y'all, I am prepping ahead for some breakfast that I actually freeze for the grandbabies and myself as well. So I thought I would jump on and show you real quick. I'll show you the bread and then I'll move it so you can see my coating trays. But I've got my bread, some of it already cut in one coating tray, my egg mixture and my cinnamon toast crunch. I've got that crushed up. I used the meat tenderizer and just smashed it right in the coating tray, and I'll show you that in a minute. So I am making what I call crunchy French toast bites. So I want to show you two ways that I cut the bread. I will share the recipe with you in comments, and you just get the little dinner rolls or the Hawaiian king rolls. So I'll move these out of the way. I'll do just a few of them so you can see. Now the recipe, when I share it with you, is going to tell you to slice this in 3 slices like you're slicing a loaf of bread. But I have found that doing 4 slices, I've got some bread here. To me, I like the 4 slices that I get from them versus the 3 slices, because the 3 slices are really too thick in my opinion. So I got 4 slices, doing it like a loaf of bread and making 4 whole slices this way. So I've got some done like that, and then I have little grandbabies, and I like little bite size. So I've also found that I cut this dinner roll in half, and then I take each half, and I love using the flexible cutting mats because they all have lines and markings on them. So I line them up with those marks, and then I just take these with my bread knife and cut them into smaller pieces. So to me, that's just the perfect size. So I like doing mine this way, but you can do yours either way that you want to. So out of 1 roll cut in smaller sizes, you're going to get 6 pieces, or out of 1 of the dinner rolls cut in bigger slices, you're going to get 3 or 4, ever how thick you like yours to be. Okay, now if you don't have a bread knife, this one is only sold in a set of knives. We have a tomato knife that has those nice ridges on it, comes with a case for protection, and it cuts very well with bread also. So let me move this out of the way, and my knives out of the way, and then I'll bring the coating trays over, and I'll just do a couple of them for you to show you what I do, and then I'll come back on after they are through baking. I love making these. I love them for myself as well as the grandbabies. So I've already got just a few done so you can see some. These are the larger slices on the end and the smaller bites. So I have taken our sheet pan, and if you've got the corn butter, I love this little tool, and it's great. It's got a bevel shape, which is perfect for corn, but it also, this comes out. So when you have to butter a pan for baking, I love using that. It sticks right into that end of our corn butter with prongs. So that's just a little tip for you if you already have that handy little tool and didn't realize that you could take it out and do that. It comes with a lid, so I keep it in the refrigerator. So when we're doing corn on the cob, or I'm using it to butter or seasoning my baking pans, I love using it. Okay, so now the recipe that I'm going to share will tell you to take your eggs, cinnamon, sugar, vanilla, and a pinch of salt, and put it in a bowl and whisk it because you want to get your eggs frothy. So I'm using our mini whipper, which I love, and then it'll tell you to pour it in a coating tray. I just do it in the coating tray. I don't dirty another bowl. I just mix it all right here in this coating tray, and it will also tell you to crush your cereal, which I did, and I just poured my cereal in here, and then I took this meat tenderizer that we have. Pampered Chef has this meat tenderizer as well, and it is a deadly weapon. It is heavy. You can knock somebody out with this thing. So I crushed them right in there. It has teeth on one side, so you can unscrew this, and it's flat on the other. So you can unscrew it and use either side if you're wanting to pound your meat, or the flat side. I want to unscrew it. But anyway, that's another tip for you on that. Just crush it right in there, and it crushed them up very, very quickly. These coating trays that I'm using come in this set of 3, and they come with this set of tongs. So what I do, I'll take one of my big slices. Let me tilt this down so y'all can see that much better instead of seeing me. Okay, I think that's good. So you just kind of put your bread in and just quickly flip it over, and you just want to let a little bit of that egg mixture drip off. I keep my whipper in here in case I need it to wipe off any. And then I'm going right in my French toast mixture, and I love these little tongs. I'm gonna move this bread so I can slide these over and you guys can see me better. They're flat, so I can just take that and press it down and get it coated very well. Then I just move it right over to my tray. So I'll do another one, put my egg in, I flip it over, pick it up, just give it a little shake, and then put it right in your mixture. I love the French toast cereal, and I love French toast. So we've got it coated in our French toast mixture, and then a double dose of goodness with the French toast cereal. Right. Uh-oh, y'all, I tore that one, but it's okay. I'll piece it together. So that is it. And again, I won't keep you on to do them all, but I've got my oven preheating at 400 degrees, and I'm gonna bake them for about 12 minutes, and then I'm gonna flip them over and let the other side get a little bit toasty on the top too. And then I'll come back on and show you what they're like when they are done. Stay tuned. Okay, y'all, I have baked these for 12 minutes and I haven't flipped these last few over. I went ahead and flipped these other ones over so they get nice and toasty on the bottom, and you can see that everything remains on the top as well. So I'll just flip these over. I had a spatula, but I think I'm okay with my finger. It's hot, but I'm not touching the pan. So I will bake them again on the other side for just about 3 more minutes, and then I'll come back on and show you what we got. Okay, they are done, and I know I say this all the time, but I really wish you could smell my kitchen. I knocked one over. I've had them sitting out just for a little bit for them to cool, but I eat one too, y'all. They're good, good, good. I love these, and I love them when they're warm. And I had just a little bit left over. I didn't have enough cereal crush to do this last roll. So while these were baking in the oven, I put these in the air fryer with just the egg coating on them. And these are probably gonna go to my mama. She loves French toast. And if you have older people or people in your neighborhood that live alone or need small meals, these are great to make because they can put them in the freezer and just pop them out and warm them up in the morning or night, anytime when they want to eat them. So for these, I will put in the freezer or refrigerator probably for my grandchildren. I've got some more in the oven. They will last in your refrigerator for 5 days. Now they will last in your freezer for 3 months. So if you are freezing them, what I recommend doing is putting this pan, if you have room, if not, take it off and put it on smaller plates, single file, and just kind of freeze them just for a little bit before you put them in a Ziploc bag or a container so they won't stick together. You know, when we buy those frozen French toast sticks at the grocery store, sometimes they're stuck together too, but typically they're not because they're frozen individually on a flat surface before they're all piled in one bag or in one container. So I use our freezer safe container to put these in, and I think they've cooled enough that I can do so. And I just put them right in here, and I will have them in the refrigerator. One of my grandsons gets off the school bus here in the afternoon, and he's always starving and wants a snack, so he will love these for his snack, or the girls can put them in their freezer for breakfast. So they are just as cute as they can be. Now, also, when you're serving them, I love powdered sugar on mine. I think this pan's cool enough that I can do it. So I'm gonna sprinkle powdered sugar on a couple of these. just so you can get the idea. I love this powdered sugar shaker, and I don't know why, but I get tickled every time I say that word. It's like a tongue twister. But I have one of these with a seasoning blend, salt and pepper and garlic and whatever you typically like to, if you're grilling outside, whatever variety of spices you always put on something, go ahead and mix it up and put it in here. You don't have to drag all your seasoning jars out each time you're going to season your meat. You've got it already blended in one of these, so you can just shake it on and go, and it's so much quicker just to go ahead and have it mixed all at one time. So anyway, I will share this recipe with you, and it makes a lot of them. Let me go ahead and eat one for you again. They are so good. I could eat the whole pan full. Let me give you a little closer look of a little one. Top and bottom, they're good. And then this is the larger size that I cut. So again, you can cut them into full slices, and this is a good example of the full slices or the little bite size, and they're just perfect. So I love the little bite size slices. So I will share the recipe in comments. You don't have to spend money to buy these French toast sticks already pre-made for you. You can do them really quick at home and save some money, and they taste better too. Thanks, y'all. Have a great day. Bye-bye.